Hello my friends and welcome to this club guide for the Pro and Expert division in the Cinco de Mayo Tournament. Starting now on Monday, 30th of April. I'm going to go through the holes here, try to describe how I'm thinking when it comes to playing these holes. These holes are available on different tours, and I'm going to describe that before I describe the hole. If you do want to have some extra help, maybe you want to book a training session, or maybe you want to get some specific guides, or maybe have the text guides before everybody else, check out patreon.com/golfclashtommy. So we start off with hole number 1, which is the Milano par 4. You can practice this one on tour number 9 and tour number 11. And here it's the thorn or the hornet for me. If we are having tailwind or just some good side wind, then I could think myself to go on the fairway island on the right to bounce over to go directly onto the green. Otherwise, I will go with the thorn and the hornet, put myself up to the left, have an open shot for the pin, and cross my fingers that I ship it in for an eagle. Hole number 2, Milano par 3. Here again, you can practice this one on tour number 9 and tour number 11. And I go with the sniper or the guardian. That is all down to personal preference, in my opinion. I would go with the sniper because I'm more used to the sniper, but I know many people do love the guardian as well. The thing that you need to have is that you need to have at least 6-7 bars of backspin when it comes to your wood club. And if we do have headwind or side wind or tailwind, the most common way to play this hole is to play by the island in the middle of the big bunker there. You can go on the left using the rough bump, or you can bounce it in with a lot of curl on the fairway spot on the left of the green. But the way to make an hole-in-one on this one is to go by the fairway island. Hole number 3, the Oasis par 5. You can only practice this one on tour number 9. And this is a tough hole. You need to be very accurate to put yourself onto the fairway straight up. Or if you want to go with a little bit of harder route, curl it into the right and put yourself on the bigger fairway, which will give you a tougher second shot, but it can sometimes be an easier drive depending on the wind. So I go with the sniper, and I'm going to go with a ball with some distance, which I mean a Titan or a Kingmaker. Hole number 4, Sunshine Glaze par 4. You can practice this one on tour number 11, and this is a short hole, and here it will be interesting to see which type of wind we will get in the tournament, but we should be able to reach for the green anyway. Importance is that you at least have 4-5 bars of backspin if we are having tailwind. So if we would be having tailwind and you do have an Apocalypse in maybe level 2, 3, 4 with not that much backspin, then I would go with a Thor's hammer instead, or maybe an extra mile. Otherwise, I would go with the Apocalypse as a main driver because you can reach the furthest here, for example, if you have it in level 5. And try to bounce it. You necessarily don't have to get it to green. If you just get it close to the green and ship it in for an eagle, then that will do. Hole number 5, Sunshine Glaze par 5, and here I say the sniper, and that is because it's the absolute best club to try to ship it in for an albatross from a distance. If we do get tailwind, then we can go as far as possible on the left side, then we will find ourselves with a long iron, but most likely we will have a sniper to the pin. And you can also practice this one on only tour 11. Hole number 6, Sunshine Glaze again, which is a par 3, and this is a very tough hole because the ball will be affected more by the wind than normal, as we're playing over open water and it's downhill. I'm going with the quarterback or the sniper here, depending on the wind that we will get. If we do have a headwind, then I'm going to go with a quarterback. If we do have tailwind, then I'm going to go with my sniper. Hole number 7, Oasis par 4. You can only practice this one on tour number 9. So it's the Hammerhead and the Cataclysm. So the Hammerhead makes an appearance here. And the reason I'm going with the Hammerhead here is that the Hammerhead is, at least when you have in the level 4-5, it's kind of similar to the sniper, even though I believe the sniper is better, but I'm out for the distance. So giving us the ball guide that is around 4.0, 4.2, something like that with the Hammerhead will give us the distance if we go short on the fairway, but we will still want to have some accuracy and ball guide for it. If we only believe that distance will be good for us with our second club, then we will go with a Cataclysm, then we would be safe. The thing that we want to do is to kind of counter for if we are unlucky enough to go short on the fairway, or if we do have headwind that we can't even reach over to the next fairway spot. Hole number 8, Oasis par 3. This is also an hole on tour number 9, and here is the Goliath for me. You can go with the Saturn as well, but I believe the Goliath with the curl, then I believe the Goliath will be the best suggestion here, because with the backbone you can, depending on the ball you're using, be in between clubs, and that is not something that you do want to do, because then it will of course be a very, very tough time to get that one onto the green in a good way. So just put this one onto green. Don't care that much if you don't make a hole in one. Make a birdie and be happy with that. Hole number 9, we end it with a par 5 as always, Milano. And you can practice this one on tour number 9 and tour number 11. So we do want to go on the left side if we are not having tailwind. If we're having tailwind, then we can go full blast to the right side using a berserker or a snow globe ball. Try to go as close to the green as possible. Maybe end up in the bunker or in the rough, kind of close to the green. But in the end, then it's down to adjust properly and hit it perfect to make an albatross on this hole. But if we have sidewind, headwind, or not that good tailwind, then most definitely we're going to go straight forward on the left side. So, my friends, this was the club guide for the Pro and Expert division in the Cinco de Mayo Tournament. If you do have any questions, please pick up in the comment section below, and I will be happy to answer you there. And my friends, here in the end, I would like to wish you the best of luck in Cinco de Mayo Tournament.